Simple English. No confusion.
Welcome to the channel, friends. So today we are going to see the introduction to Snowflake. So what is Snowflake? Snowflake is a cloud native platform that eliminates the need for separate data warehouse or data lakes or data marts, allowing secure data sharing across the organization. Its platform sits on public clouds and allows organization to easily unify and collect it to a single copy of all the data. Basically, Snowflake is built on top of Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud infrastructure. There is no hardware or software to select, install, configure, or manage. So, it's ideal for organizations that don't want to dedicate resources for setup. So, there is no maintenance and also there is no support of in house servers. And data can be moved easily into Snowflake using any ETL solution like a Stitch. If you see the screen, we can see that either structured data or semi-structured data can be consumed using Snowflake. Also, there is instant unlimited scalability as the cloud is being used in the backend, and also there is no management burden as there is no setup, maintenance or support of in-house servers are required, and also there is live data sharing. The main key factor of Snowflake is the unique architecture, which is multi-cluster and shared data. Let us see the differences between the traditional data warehouses and Snowflake. If you see the traditional data warehouse, we need to do the capacity planning and migration, also the storage and server management in the traditional data warehouse side. Whereas in Snowflake, there is no infrastructure management that you need to take care of. Also in traditional data warehouse, we need to do indexing, partitioning and sorting of the keys to improve your performance, querying performance or the data warehouse performance. Whereas in Snowflake, there is no need of any knobs to tune. Also, in traditional data warehouse, we need to take care of the backup, failover and disaster recovery and also the security management. Whereas in Snowflake, we have built-in resilience and data protection and built-in enterprise-grade security, which will be completely taken care by Snowflake, and there is no manual intervention that is required for any of these activities. Now let us see the differences between the traditional architecture and Snowflake architecture. Traditional architecture have two different types. One is shared disk and another is shared nothing. In shared disk, it is shared storage with a single cluster, and shared nothing is a decentralized local storage with a single cluster. Whereas in Snowflake, you will have multi-cluster shared data, which is centralized, which will have the scale in and scale out functionality for the storage, which you can increase or decrease based on your requirement, and also the multiple and independent compute clusters, which will automatically increase your overall performance if you are increasing the cluster sizes. The Snowflake Elastic Data Warehouse has unique architecture that delivers the power of data warehousing and the flexibility of big data platforms and the elasticity of the cloud at a fraction of cost of other solutions. If you see the architecture of Snowflake, you will see three layers. The first and foremost layer is the management and metadata layer, which is considered as the brain of Snowflake. The second layer is the compute layer, which is the muzzle of Snowflake, and the third layer is the storage. So the management and metadata layer will have the metadata and also the optimization, management, transaction security and metadata features, which will store all the data that is required for the Snowflake to run smoothly. The compute layer will have multiple independent compute clusters which is required for processing any queries. It is called the muzzle of the Snowflake, where all your queries and all your warehouses are built in there. And the last layer is the storage layer, which will be basically used for storing all the data that is present on Snowflake. And it can be Amazon S3 or it can be Azure containers or GCP. So this is used for store. The last layer, the storage layer, will be used for storing all your data. So the main layers are these three: management, compute and storage layers. We will discuss more about the compute layer and the metadata layers in the upcoming videos. Hope you have liked this video. Please share and subscribe the channel for more such videos on Snowflake. Thank you.